frustrating. Now you're going against the best shooters in the world in a penalty shootout.
Well, I'm not going to ask you where your money is because that's always unfair. It is a lottery. We know that. They are the best shooters, but even the best in the world have missed. In football, Maradona's missed a penalty, for goodness sake, and Messi will have missed penalties. So here it's just the same. You know, you're looking to your Jenny Dounias's, the Agaropoulos', the Manhets, who's been outstanding, Zelanki. But somebody else may turn out to be the man on the day.
But then you wonder, right? So there's been players who have had amazing goals who you expect to have that confidence. Then you wonder, you have guys like Dennis Varga, you have guys like Argiopoulos who really haven't, you know, had the best shooting day today, right? Each of them don't have a goal, right? 0 for 2, 0 for 1. No. So you wonder, of course they're going to be a part of this shooting, this penalty shootout. You can't have them, and is that going to be a factor?
Well, we'll have a toss of the coin to decide who goes first. The penalties take place at either end of the pool, unlike in football where they choose one end and everybody takes that. And that's a slow process, isn't it? Players walking back to the halfway line. Oh, a lot of kidology going on. So he's pointing.
Everyone, it seems so far in all these penalty shootouts, the winner has chosen to go first. And a lot of times it's because that takes away from the pressure, right?
I get that.
You know?
I get that. Put the first one away.
That's
the
right.
pressure's always on the second team. Conversely, it can happen the other way around. So nervous moments. Two goalkeepers will be the same that have featured throughout. Emanuel Zerdavas, outstanding for Greece. And Somavoglu came up with that amazing save, didn't he, just before the end as well, where it looked for all the world as though Greece were going to steal the victory.
So, look, a penalty shot's a penalty shot, but I do think Zerdavas has the edge. I think Hungary might have the edge of the shooters, but Greece has the edge of the goalkeeper. So we'll see who comes to shoot, who comes to finish this game with the gold medal around their neck. And again, don't think about missing, don't think about winning. Think about doing what you do every day, picking it up, putting it away.
And it is Hungary who are going to have the first shot. And the one who'll take it is Dennis Varga.
Remember Dennis, and we talked about Dennis, Argiopoulos. These are two that, you know, they haven't been so offensive in this game. Is that going to affect them or not?
So the first penalty of the shootout goes to Hungary. And there's silence for once around the pool. Wait for the whistle. He can't go before the whistle. And the first save is made. A smile on the face of the great goalkeeper, Zerdavas.
And I said it, right? There's something to say about when you are not on your game or not on fire or haven't had that goal in the game. Taking a penalty shot at the end is nerve-wracking. So we'll see what happens at Greece's Argiopoulos.
Yeah, the scene switches to the other end of the pool. Save made there as well. Wow. Look at the roar on the face of the goalkeeper, Vogel.
Beautiful, beautiful block there. By the way,
Tulis, wasn't it?
If you block a guy like Vamos, I mean, you got to ice your arm all night. That's
really?
how hard this guy shoots.
All square again, so his good work undone. The left hand. Is this the first one to register? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. 1-0 Hungary, thanks to the left hand there that fired it in. And that was Vamos. 1-0. Back we go to the other end of the pool. 1-1.
Remember, we talk about how difficult it is to shoot high. A lot of the best penalty shot takers can shoot that ball high, like Papanastasiou. Beautiful upper right corner.
Yeah, Papanastasiou successful.
Here's Zelanki.
One apiece. Zelanki will be the next shooter. You back him 9 out of 10. That's why.
And you see a lot of the tactics, they don't look at the goalie. Because if you get a crazy goalie, they'll stare at you, they'll yell at you, and then you'll start, no. They stare right at the referee. They come up, and the first time they look at the goalie, their minds reads where they shoot.
To the other end we go very quickly. Rufus and another save made. Well, he scored twice during the contest. The number 4 of Greece, but he's foiled on this occasion. 2 misses out of 3.
He'll take that concussion. Oh, man. Here's your captain.
This to make it 3-1. Oh, and another miss. This is incredible. Yancic can't make it, so it's the goalkeeper of Greece, Erdevas, who's smiling again now.
So here you go. This is Argiopoulos. Remember, he's another one who hasn't really been in the game, so he was one I was worried about, just like Dennis Varga. We'll see.
Does anybody want to win this? Does anybody want to score? He's had one of those days, hasn't he? Argiopoulos can't score.
I'm telling you,
another miss.
You can see it you can see it, Argiopoulos, with that block. You can see it or with that shot. You can see it in their eyes throughout the game. So and here it is for Hungary to win the gold medal.
Faketti's the man with the ball in his hand. Everybody around the pool is going, oh no, oh no, oh no. As I keep saying, is anybody going to score? Well, we had 3 successful shots so far out of 9. 3 successful shots only, 3 green lights up on the board. So it's 2-1 Hungary. So they're still in the advantage, but this is to make it 2-2.
They have to score.
With the... Yes, he does. He does score.
So now we go we go all over again. Genidunias again showing how masterful he is on the penalty shot. Each team missed 3. So now we're back, and here's where the experience comes in.
4
if one
successful
misses,
shots
one
and
makes
6
it,
misses.
it is over.
Yeah.
Dennis Varga missing 2 in a row.
Wow.
I don't think so.
No, you're right. Varga scores this time. Punches the air. But it's not all over yet, believe you and me.
Here we go.
3-2 Hungary on the shootout.
Captain Fontoulis.
Yeah, back to Fontoulis.
Make it.
Again, has to score. Yes, he does. 3 apiece.
Again, the way it works. If the Hungarians make it and you miss it, you lose. Yeah. Hungarians miss it, you make it, you win.
Yeah,
and it
absolutely.
just keeps going. You both miss it, you both make it until it's
one. A difference of 2.
That's right. This is a sudden death shootout here.
You'll know by the celebrations. Terrific break from Ramos.
It's almost like when he shoots, I would just jump the other way and be like, I'll wait for the other guy. I don't want to hurt myself.
Well, Vamos has scored both times, so we focus switches to Papanastasiou. Oh, save is made! And they're all going to be in the water now. Would you believe it?
With the win.
Extraordinary scenes here. The Hungarians are on their feet. They're surrounding their goalkeeper. The Hungarian commentators next to me want to dive in the pool as well. Once again, we're talking about superstition. And Greece, amazingly, have been beaten here in that penalty shootout. It's the Hungarians who can celebrate yet again. 1973, 2003, 2013, and in 2023, Hungary are the world champions and take the gold medal.
Wow, how that game could have gone both ways. The timeout when there was a 2-on-1 for Greece, the 1-on-nobody from Aquatics with the miss. the missed opportunities, a penalty on one side, penalty on the other side. The chance for both teams to win in a penalty, and then a miss happens. I mean, this is how you put your coach through give him a heart attack.
It's such a nerve-wracking thing to take a penalty, isn't it? And it must have been nerve. So many misses there, weren't there? I think there were only 3 of the first 9 penalties went in. 6 saves by the goalkeepers. Or upright hits. Well, this is the way they celebrate in water polo. Look at the poor old coach in the middle of all that there. Zollberger's a 51-year-old, and he's just taking one hell of a basting in the pool.
By the way, he might be in better shape than most of the rest.
Yes, he's pretty fit, isn't he? Yeah, and he's ecstatic, and he's grabbing every one of his team. They're on the feet here. Well, it was an extraordinary final. It was a high-quality final. Seen some brilliant goal scoring from both teams. Nobody, in a way, deserved to lose that one. Have to have a loser when it's a gold medal match. But it's amazing, isn't it, how, as I say, they keep winning in a year ending in 3, and they'll be back in 2033, because this is their sport. This is the sport and a gold medal that means more to Hungary than anything else.
It does. It does. It always has been. We talked about the movie that's come out in that country. And what a great win.
Yeah, the final score, Greece 13, Hungary 14. We have no favourites, but it is theatre, as we've said, and we've been enthralled by the drama that we've seen over the last 2 weeks. Everybody contributing to that, even the teams that have long gone. But Hungary, a sport, a country that loves its sport and loves its water polo, can celebrate its gold medal for the 4th time. Their last medal was a silver in 2017 when they lost the final to Croatia 8-6. They've got 12 medals now in all, 4 gold, 7 silver, 1 bronze, and they now move above Italy in the all-time medal tables. Top of the tree, top of the table. Vlachos can't believe that his side has lost it in this dramatic fashion. No blame attached to the people who missed the penalties. Wonderful goalkeeping. Beautiful. Both goalkeepers, Emmanuel Zerdevas and Sommer Vogel, take great credit. They could have been joint players of the game and of the tournament. So many players could have been player of the game. I mean, Manhurts just was absolutely phenomenal. Jenny Dunias came alive in the match as well. Came alive. Wow, what an absolute wonderful game to watch. Wonderful. Yeah, all credit to the 2 nations who've given us so much enjoyment over the last 2 weeks here in Japan. There is the Hungarian flag, the red, the white and the green draped over the net, and the goalkeeper, I don't think, wants to come out of it. He's going to live this one for the rest of his life, isn't he? He'll relive these moments, and he'll be watching. He'll have the videos. He'll be able to watch it whenever he wants as well. They're all going to be remembering this for the rest of their lives, whether it's for the beautiful goals, the beautiful win, or for the missed shots and the missed opportunities, right? But no matter what, you know what? Both teams played great. The Greeks came back missing one of their better players, one of their starters on that right side, which would have helped them on that man up immensely. And then the Hungarians just fighting through adversity, game after game, upsetting, having the game against the US, and then upsetting the Spaniards, and now coming here and just playing brilliant water polo and winning in a shootout. And let's not forget the beautiful people of Japan as well, who've been super hosts. They are such a lovely, natured people. They truly are. Swim for their lives in there. This is it. This is the drama of a shootout. Here's where the goalkeepers come to the fore. Amazing, wasn't it? And it's so quick in water polo, unlike in other sports, the penalty shootout. The Blue Caps are getting the gold medals. It took him about 3 seconds to get into the water. I'm glad there was no decision about a retake. He might have felt very foolish.
Well, we've had that's been done before, where there's been someone jump in the water before it's over, and it's a penalty shot for the other team. Because you think 2, 3, someone misses, you jump in celebrating. Well, there's still 1 second, penalty shot.
Might be quite a long time before we have the gold medal ceremony here. They do present the medals, of course, for bronze and silver as well. There's also a top goal scorer award, a top goalkeeper award, and a top player of the tournament award. Time to come out and dry off, boys. Well, there's always a final ranking, and in that final ranking, Spain won the bronze today, beating Serbia in the bronze medal match. Well, they could have done no more. They didn't lose the match, but they are disconsolate, as you can see. And yet, as you said yesterday with the ladies, they'll soon get over it, and they'll be picking up silver medals anyway.
And that's right. The bronze will be smiling, the gold will be smiling, and as usual, the silver won't be. But tomorrow they'll be fine.
Yes, they will.
They had an amazing tournament, all of them. They're a phenomenal team, and they're going to have another chance. This is 2 major tournaments in a row that they are in the finals, and that's what really matters.
Paris beckons as well. The Olympic Games.
Yep, that's right.
Well, now they start to say well done to the opposition. Never easy, look them in the eye. You know that they're going to be cheering, smiling, having a fantastic night. Autographs for the fans. One obliging there is Dennis Varga. Didn't figure on the score sheet today, Dennis, but he's been a veteran of this game and a terrific servant to Hungarian water polo. No consolation for some. Well, I think they've enjoyed their day. I've seen some thrilling action. Well, 2 years running now, penalty shootouts have been required to separate the winners from the losers. The last time we had an outright victory was in Gwangju in 2019 when Italy beat Spain 10-5 in the final. The other penalty shootout was back in 2009 when Serbia defeated Spain 7-6. Before that, they had what was called overtime, and a couple of finals went to that. One in which Yugoslavia, remember them, beat Italy in Madrid, and there was another overtime final as well in 2003 in Barcelona when Hungary, ironically, beat Italy. And the others, Croatia beat Hungary in an overtime match in Melbourne in 2007. And Serbia's win over Spain was out on penalties. That was the first penalty shootout in Rome in 2009. So, you know, it's increasing in regularity, the penalty shootout, really. That's because there's nothing between these teams.